This is the Sony ZV-E10 and it's just with the kit lens, which is a 16 to 50 zoom, it's a power zoom. And I'm just currently using the onboard microphone with its little dead cat thing that it's got there. And this is as wide as it goes. That was about 24. I can see why they've actually put it there for the thumb. You can actually change that zoom with the thumb. And this might be the best camera for professionals to manage their social media. And that social media presence is becoming much more important in today's work market. If you're a professional, then you're already probably really quite good at communicating. But can you communicate digitally as well as you can speaking in a boardroom or in a presentation? And this camera will let you do that. It's not expensive, it's designed really for vlogging, but it's designed for filming yourself. And many of you would benefit from breaking that kind of nervous feeling when you first point a camera at yourself, to get used to filming yourself. You know, as natural as you feel when you're presenting to a class, when you're presenting to an auditorium or a boardroom. If you're a professional, then you owe it to yourself to keep a good quality camera in your bag. Stop using your phone, stop using your laptop webcam, it's not good enough. You owe it to yourself to get your message out there, and this camera can do it for you.
If you want to know how I did it, well, my book, How to Start and Grow Education YouTube Channels, might just work for you. This is everything that I did, and it might work for you.
My first thoughts about using the Sony ZV-E10 are, well, that Sony menus, that is a thing. There really is a bit of a difficulty at first, at least navigating the menu and getting what you want. However, there are plenty of automatic modes, and this camera can do that for you as well. It's got some clever modes like background defocus, and the mode that I really like is the USB webcam mode, where you can just plug this in and it can be a webcam. Now, background defocus, I've just hit that there, and as you can see, it's brightened up the image. You can't use this shutter speed and a wide aperture well enough, so I'm just going to switch that off. But those are the types of modes they tried to put in for you to get the kind of professional vlogging look without really understanding what's going on in the camera. There's also a product showcase mode, which isn't on, but where you can show something up like this and it will focus on that rather than your face, because by default it's on eye tracking, which is what you really want to leave it on most of the time. I've been using just the built-in microphone on this, and I'm really interested how that will seem, but there is of course a plug-in microphone by 3.5mm jack, or indeed I think on the hot shoe on these Sony cameras now, so that's worth thinking about as well. This is just my first thoughts on it after having used it for just one day, and not really all of that day because I was working. And I'll be back with a more thorough review and a comparison to my camera, which is the Canon M6 Mark II. And I think that's really interesting because when I was about to buy the Canon M6 Mark II, I almost bought this camera, and I wonder if I made the right choice. Maybe it won't go down there in my work shoes. It's like a message for every YouTube review. Beware of the bull, and beware where people walk their dogs. The other mode that I haven't tried yet is the enhanced or active steady shot. It's had optical steady shot, which is just built into the lens so far, but now this is the active steady shot. And you see I'm no longer able to get quite as wide a shot of myself, but maybe as I'm walking that is a little bit better than the simply just a lens optical steady shot, which is built in. Essentially it's image stabilization. It just means that it's going to take away some of those jitters, and in this mode it's using the rest of the sensor to kind of digitally crop in and stabilize the footage as it's rendering it to the SD card.
I actually preferred it without the active steady shot. That little bit of dust in the top right there, you can see how it is moving around and using different areas of the sensor to enable that stabilization. It just doesn't look so natural. It's not too bad with the optical steady shot only.